Wow.
All right, I'm back up.
They're playing like we're going to onside kick. Are you kidding me? No.
No, they'll kick it deep.
Kick it deep.
No, that's the way they've been aligned all game. They're going to kick it deep, and if it gets deep, they're going to let it roll.
There's a guy coming on right
Yeah.
now. Well, no, they're playing on the 30-yard line, Clint. They've had a guy deep.
Yeah, they're backing him up. I mean, Henry's going to kick this deep. Why would he not?
He
33 seconds to go, tie ball game.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'd kick it out of bounds. I wouldn't risk the run of it. I'd give him the ball on the 35.
Cyclones send a man on late. I think we're back here now as we get ready for this game here at the end of the football game. 33 seconds left. Cyclones just tied it up at 14. This has been a wild ending to the game. Here's the run-up and the kick for Henry Glenn. It's a high end-over-end kick, angled in the corner. Men's the guy running. He's going to take it at his own 5-yard line. Cyclones got it pinned in the corner. He's got a running lane here, but Cyclones' DJ Stevenson run him out of bounds at the 28-yard line, where it'll be 31 seconds left for the Diamond Hornets against the Cyclone defense.
So if you're the Diamond Hornets guys, are you trying to drop back, sling it, and see if you get a play, or you take it to overtime?
I'm taking it to overtime.
Yeah.
Cyclone's going to step back and you're going to be in a prevent.
We talking about Florida State prevent defense, or are we talking about?
No, we're talking about Jerry Caldwell prevent defense.
Okay. That Florida State one didn't work out real well.
No, it did not.
This isn't. If you'd have told me 35 minutes ago in real time that the Cyclones would have a chance to go to overtime,
no way.
Oh, no way. Start the fourth quarter. I said it's over. Didn't you?
Yeah.
I mean, but the Diamond Hornets
we had 88 yards.
The Diamond Hornets got caught in that penalty bug too. You know that they started calling those penalties. Cyclones giving chase. He throws it downfield. Cyclones are there, and Zeke Evans on the coverage for the Cyclones. Ball falls incomplete. Brings up 26 seconds with second down and 10.
That was risky.
Yes,
on our part. I think this guy needs to be a little bit further back.
Cyclones did drop back, but didn't quite drop back as far as we had liked.
Here's the thing. If we can hit him and force the fumble, Henry can kick a field goal from 25-yard line.
I know.
I think it's a little gutsy by the Lower Richland quarterback or the court coach in this situation.
Ball's on the 31-yard line of the Lower Richland Diamond Hornets. Tied at 14, 26 seconds left in this one. In case there's not much Cyclones give a chest. That's going to be in there. D.C. Carter. It's a face mask on D.C. And that's going to be 15 yards and get them up the field a little bit. Cyclones thought they had got the ball game to the end there, but it's going to be a face mask. 20 seconds left in this one.
He grabbed him around the helmet.
He got him. He didn't mean to.
No,
he didn't mean to.
It was obvious, though.
Yeah.
Not quite as obvious as the intentional grounding, but, yeah, that they didn't call, which worked out in our favor.
Boy, oh, boy.
Ball's going to be from the spot. It's a 15-yarder, I would think.
I tell you what, this goes into overtime. If we go into the shootout and it becomes a kicking game, I think it favors us.
I'm going to tell you something, guys. This is the strangest thing I've ever seen. They marked off the 15-yard penalty from where the guy was sacked. The end of the play. I guess that's what you do.
I don't know.
So the ball's at the 35-yard line. I thought it was from the spot, but maybe it's from
maybe it was
from the end of the play. I don't know.
Is there such thing as a 5-yarder?
Yeah. Quarterback. This time Cyclones giving pressure across the middle. He throws it. It's complete at the 44-yard line. Cyclones make a stop in there. That's
they can't. They don't have enough time.
Kamani. And they never stop the clock on the first down.
They don't in high school.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
that's
but
what
it's
they
2.9 seconds left.
Yeah, they got to set the set change.
2.9 seconds left. 14-14. Cyclones tied up here at the last part of the fourth quarter. Diamond Hornets under center, looking to the right side. 8 seconds.
They've had a hard time with the clock today.
14. Well, that was.
We only got one guy back.
Why are the Cyclones so close to the line? He's going to spike the ball. So 7.5.
Let me tell you something. This guy's got strong enough arm to get this ball to the end zone, and they've got some guys on the outside that are big enough to go up and get it. I'm putting a guy back on the 5-yard line.
I think Coach Caldwell will drop him back. Of course, we've seen stranger things happen in these ball games, and the way this one has come to the end of this fourth quarter, you're right, Jimbo, nothing would surprise me. But the Cyclones are a little bit tight. They got their defensive backs about 10-yard cushions. I would expect them to have about a 20-yard cushion with 7.5 seconds left. Safety's only Single high safety is only 15 yards off the line of scrimmage.
I'd put him on the 30-yard line.
Quarterback waiting on the shotgun snap. He's got the snap. He's going to roll to his right. He's going to try to throw downfield. He's got a man open over here. The ball's out of bounds. That's an incomplete pass. So 1.4 seconds left in this one. Now they're going to back everybody up because they'll throw it to the end zone here to try to score. Bless you, Jimbo. 1.4 seconds, tie ball game, 14-14. Cyclones tied it up with a Shadeem McCullough touchdown from Zan Dunham, which was I thought it was knocked down, but McCullough went up and caught the football and tied for a touchdown, and then Henry Glenn's extra point tied it up with 33 seconds left in this ball game. Cyclones got a break, fumble that they recovered, and then Zan Dunham spiked it, and they didn't lose yardage. That's the throw down the field. Cyclones giving chase. It's going to be intercepted by Reggie Heath. Reggie Heath running 15-yard line, 20, 25-30. He's still on his feet, 35-40. He's going to get run out of bounds, and he got hit late.
You cannot end it on a penalty.
Cyclones get one last play here to try to throw it deep. Reggie Heath got run out of bounds. Yeah, he did.
Where is it?
Right there by the line judge. So the ball was Reggie Heath was run out of bounds and hit. It'll either be assessed at the end of the game or at the overtime period. Not sure what we'll do here.
They're in the defense. You can't end the half on defensive penalty.
You can't end the game on that. No.
Personal foul, a late hit. One time down. That's 15 yards. So the Cyclones will have an opportunity to go to the end zone 15 yards from the 44-yard line of their own 44-yard line. So they'll get this ball roughly at their own 35. At the 40-yard line of the Diamond Hornets to throw one play to the end zone. Zan Dunham will bring his offense out. Coach is not happy with his player who hit the guy out of bounds. The Diamond Hornets coach.
It was senseless. He was running out of bounds. It wasn't like he was trying to score.
So the Cyclones will get one untimed down here, it looks like.
I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about it either. Apparently not.
Nope.
Well, the penalty is going to be assessed it'll be assessed. If it's not one untimed down, it'll be assessed at overtime. It's got to be.
I thought you couldn't.
Well,
you couldn't end the game on a penalty.
I don't know. While they sort it out, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back. This Cyclone football
on
WRBK. 14-14. We'll take a break, and we'll be back. We're heading into overtime. Free football here in Hopkins, South Carolina.
Here's what else you can't do. You can't spike it in the shotgun.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy, man. This is nuts.
So we Kansas City shootout, did they start it out on the 10 or the 25? 10. So if they'd marked a penalty, it would be half the distance. We could start it on the 5.
Yeah. Why did they go away from number 12?
I don't know, or 5. They were both running the ball.
He got hurt.
So wait a second. What we got going on here? They're giving us one untimed down?
Supposed to.
No, they're sending them off now. I don't think they know what they're doing.
Oh, well.
They tried to, when he forced that fumble, when he hit the ground, he came off, his arm was down. Yeah. I don't know if he's still hurt, but he didn't have a shoulder, he didn't have a helmet on. All right, we're back here. We're trying to figure out what's going on. Cyclones got an interception to end the ball game. Reggie Heath Jr. runs out of bounds at the 41-yard line, and there was a late hit. And we know the penalty will be assessed. We don't know if it'll be assessed at the overtime break or it'll be assessed at the conclusion of the game. We all thought it would be a one untimed down, but we have no idea what's going on. I think Coach Floyd thought it would be one untimed down, so he sent his team onto the field. But now the officials sent them back off the field, and now it looks like they're doing something else here. I'm not sure. Coach Floyd's on the field with Zan Dunham, maybe his captain, to have a conversation about what the Cyclones will do. No, they're bringing a ball on the field now, man. I have no idea what's going on here.
They're bringing two captains out.
So Zan Dunham coming on the field along with Robert Adams, the quarterback, both quarterbacks as the captains. They'll have a coin toss. And at this coin toss, whoever wins the coin toss will elect to go on defense and or offense. If they choose to be on defense, then the person who lost the coin, then they go on defense first. The person who lost the coin toss will then choose which end of the field that we play on. It starts at the 10-yard line. You got 4 downs to score a touchdown, right,
Absolutely
Jimbo?
correct.
Unless there's a penalty. And so
One timeout.
One timeout. So most people are going to say, I want to go on defense first because you want to know what you've got to do to score when you go on offense. I don't know if that really matters to these two teams in high school, and typically that's the way it matters in college or elsewhere because you've got kickers and stuff like that. Now, Henry can kick it for the Cyclones, but I don't know if that is something that's going to be a great concern for Coach Floyd and the coaching staff of Lower Richland. Both teams probably going to try to score touchdowns.
I would think so.
Yeah. And so we'll see what happens. We can't figure out what's going on. Don't know what's going on. But Coach Floyd and Zan had a conversation. Now Zan's coming back off, and Robert Adams is coming back off. And they're talking to their head coaches, and they're going to play it to our right, it looks like. Untimed. Overtime is untimed. 14-14. They're going to play it to our right of the field. So we'll take a break, and we'll be back. This is Cyclone Football on WRBK.
I'm going to look that up tomorrow about a play ball game ending on.
Well, it has to be – the penalty has to be applied.
It's got to be applied somewhere.
We got the possession. But it has to be applied.
But they're not doing it.
Yeah, they are. They're moving it to they're putting the ball. We're starting inside the 5-yard line, looks like.
Half the distance. Should be half the distance to the goal.
It should be.
So my guess is be on the 5.
Well, that's what – yeah, he's spotting the ball on the 5-yard line.
Okay.
I'll give him credit for at least getting
that part right.
Part right, yeah.
So Cyclones have a first and goal from the 5. That's a big advantage. Big advantage, Jimbo.
Would you have thought about 40 minutes ago we'd be going to overtime?
All the momentum, too.
There's no way I'd believe this. I mean, you can't write fairy tales like this.
I'm going to tell you, you're going to see a heavy dose of 12 and 5 if –
Won't be 12. He's hurt.
17.
Oh, I see him on the sidelines over. Yeah, you're right, Clint.
All right, we're back here at Diamond Hornet Stadium. Cyclones will take it over first and goal from the 5-yard line. The penalty was assessed at the beginning of the overtime break, and the Cyclones will take it over first and goal, half the distance to the goal at the 5-yard line. Zan Dunham in the shotgun formation, hands it off, fakes the handoff, calls his own number. He's going to get inside the 5 to about maybe the 4. And I thought he got a little bit closer in than he did, but it brings up second down and goal for the Cyclones from the 4. Diamond Hornets have their defense on the field. They've had a stout defense tonight, as have the Cyclones. Crazy fourth quarter. Cyclones went down 14-0 at the end of the first half, which was a crazy minute and a half at the end of the first half. Then a crazy 3 minutes of the fourth quarter. Yes. The Cyclones tied it up. Zan Dunham in the shotgun moves Shadim McCullough from his right to his left. Now McCullough's in conversation with Antonio Hopkins. McCullough's at the tight end position. He fakes the handoff to Hopkins. Zan Dunham's going to go over the right side. Ball's on the ground, and the Diamond Hornets have recovered the football. The Cyclones have turned it over for the 4th time tonight.
They didn't. Tell me they didn't do that.
I think they might be calling him down.
They said he was down.
Wow. Okay, thank you. 3rd down.
3rd down and goal for the Cyclones.
I could have given forward progress, maybe.
Maybe.
I thought it was a fumble.
Cyclones defense stays. It was a fumble. Cyclones defense stays on the field. Cyclones offense.
What say you, Travis?
So, but they're having a conversation. The officials are having a conversation. We're trying to figure out what's going on. Nobody's made an official signal. The referee said he put it down as if it was a down play. So we'll see what comes out of it. The Cyclones, the coaching staff for Lower Richland is not happy. The Cyclones offense stayed on the field, and it looks like the Diamond Hornets defense is a little frustrated with the officiating as well. And I believe that was a fumble. What in the world happened here? Now they're moving the ball closer to the end zone.
You know what I'm with you guys. I don't understand.
That's crazy. I have no idea what he called. They gave him forward progress to the 3. A second down. Are they running the play over? What is the deal? I have no idea.
I have no idea what's going on.
I think the officials
Travis,
are clueless
I can't wait
too.
Uh-oh.
I'd be mad too. I have no idea what's going on down.
I
we literally have no idea. It's second down and goal from the 3.
I want to throw my headphones.
They're rerunning the play.
Well, the board says 3rd down. The thing over there says second downs. I don't know what it is.
I'm not sure what it is either. Cyclones have it. Second or third down from the 3-yard line. Dunham in the shotgun formation. He hands it off, fakes the handoff. Touchdown, Cyclones. Hits Shadim McCullough in the corner for a touchdown. And the Cyclones have just taken the lead for the first time tonight, 20-14 on a third down play that should have never happened.
I'm not sure I want to go out of here, just us. I think we better.
We need to take a little while to set. Bill, we might have an extra 10 minutes on the wrap-up show.
Yes, sir. Because there could be some happy, unhappy fans down below us.
I have no idea what happened right then. I
don't
have no idea what happened right then. Henry Glenn on to try the extra point to put the Cyclones up 7. He got it's a high snap, kicks up, and it is no good to the right. So the Cyclones are up 20-14 here. Henry Glenn's kick was to the right. It was a high snap, a late hold, and it went off to the right side, and there was a lot of pressure. So the Cyclones will have to go in here and play good defense as we turn this thing over, as we get ready to see what the Diamond Hornets can do. Cyclones up 20-14, and neither team can seem to put this thing away.
This is the most bizarre game I've ever seen in my life.
So the Diamond Hornets will take it over 1st and 10 from their own 10-yard line, and they've got to go against this Cyclone defense. They've had no success really moving the ball inside the 10-yard line to get a touchdown on the Cyclones. Their one touchdown on the offense came at a long pass play, and the Cyclone defense has been stingy ever since. 20-14 Cyclone lead, start of the overtime period number 2. Diamond Hornets have it on offense. Cyclones defense on the field. 3-3-5 defense. They got a 4th down lineman now. He takes the handoff, hands it off to his running back up the middle. He's going to break over the right side. He's going to get inside the 1-yard line down to the 1 where the Diamond Hornets will put it in place. 2nd down and goal from the 1. Well, that's a 9-yard gain on 1st down. Handed it off to number 5, Pearson, over the right side. And I tell you what, Cyclones weren't ready for that, and he almost took it into the end zone. Quarterback will be, I bet you quarterback under center, a little quarterback sneak here, Jimbo. What do you think?
I think you're absolutely 100% correct.
Quarterback's under center, got a single back set. Quarterback, I would imagine, is going to go straight ahead when he gets it. Waiting on the snap, he gets it, hands it off to his running back over the right side. Touchdown, Diamond Hornets.
Touchdown.
They just tied it up at 20 with no time left in the clock, the overtime period. Here comes the Diamond Hornets to try the extra point. They got their kicker, A.J., onto the field. Tell you what. This is going to be a crusher here if he hits this field goal, the extra point. But the Cyclones missed the extra point when they scored a touchdown. Cyclones called timeout to ice him. And I tell you what, we're not going to leave this because they'll come back, and we want you to hear it live. This has been quite a ball game, and the Cyclones have put the pressure on them here in the second quarter. Second half, the Cyclone put the pressure on them, and now it's 20-20 after the first overtime period. Diamond Hornets going to come on for the extra point. They bring their kicker on, number 99, A.J. Gonzalez, to try to win this football game here at Diamond Hornets Stadium. Cyclones will be trying to block it, or hopefully he'll miss it of some sort so the Cyclones can get a bad snap. That's what the Cyclones are hoping for. Gonzalez on the kick. Henry Glenn kicked for the Cyclones. He got a bad snap. Hold was okay, but the kick was wide right. And so, therefore, the Cyclones missed the extra point and made it 20-20. The holder is number 16, Marcus Smith for the Diamond Hornets. A.J. Gonzalez on the kick. It's a high snap, too. Kick is no good. We're going to overtime number 2, and this time the Cyclones will be on defense first. We'll take a break, and we'll be back 20-20. Nobody seems to want to win this football game. This is wild here in Hopkins, South Carolina. We'll take a break, and we'll be back. Overtime number 2. Here we come.
Oh my gracious alive.
We had no business even going in overtime. They should have been their ball when we fumbled.
Oh, I know.
We should have lost them down. This is terrible. This is terrible.
Oh.
At this point, because the officiating's been so
That milkshake's going to be so good.
Yes, it
I got
is.
to kick ass, too.
Well, it's a QT on extra 24 in case you didn't know.
I got enough gas to get there, man. We're going to be here forever. We're rolling into home, getting to bed about 1 o'clock.
Yeah, because I need to stay up a little later.
I know exactly. Good grief, what a game. This is the most bizarre thing. This is one of the most bizarre games we've ever been a part of.
I could not agree with you more.
I mean, this is crazy. Diamond Hornets have
I
it
wouldn't
now.
be
Cyclones
shocked.
bringing a guy on the defense. That's Kamani.
Wouldn't be shocked to see it if they were to score and kick. We would go for 2 if we score.
First and goal. First down and 10 in the second overtime period. They hand it off to the running back up the middle. There's big Jordan Bowser. He takes him down for a 2-yard loss.
Jordan's had some big tackles tonight.
First play of the second overtime period. They hand it off. Diamond Hornets do to number 5. He comes to the hole. Jordan Bowser read it from his middle backer position, makes the stop, takes him down for a 2-yard loss, brings up second down and 12.
Boy, oh, boy.
2 receivers to the left side of the formation. Tight end in, tight on the right side. Quarterback under center. Right now, running back Pearson's behind him, about 7 yards deep in the backfield. Sends a man in motion from right to left. Quarterback turns around, waits for the snap. He gets the snap, fakes the handoff. He's going to roll to his right. Cyclones putting pressure on him. He hits his receiver out there in the flats. Cyclones give chase, and they're going to hit him inside the 5-yard line. He's going to get to the 5, brings up third down and goal for the Diamond Hornets here. 20-20 in the second overtime period. Cyclones on defense. They'll get a chance to go on offense next. And thank you for tuning in. This is Cyclone Football on WRBK.
Hey, this is a big down right here because you put them 4th and 5. It almost forces them to maybe even have to try to kick a field goal to get some points on the board.
That's a good point, Jeff.
5 yards to pay dirt for the Lower Richland Diamond Hornets. They have not scored since the end of the second quarter. Quarterback in the shotgun, Adams, waiting on the snap. He gets the snap. He's going to roll to his right. Cyclones give chase. He's going to throw across his body, and the ball's going to be caught in the end zone for a touchdown by number 1 out there. That is
good catch and throw.
Great catch by Nate Branch. Beautiful play out there. Cyclones gave chase. Quarterback stood in there and threw a strike to Branch. He caught it. Now here comes Gonzalez on to try the extra point. He's going to tee it up at the 10-yard line. Up 26 to 20 over the Cyclones in the second overtime period. Gonzalez on to try the extra point. Waiting on the snap. He got a low snap this time, and the kick is up, and it is good. So it is 27-20 here after the first possession of the second overtime. Now the Cyclones have to score 7 here to tie this one up, or at least get a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to win as they get ready to take this on here in the second overtime period. What a football game, and what an ending to the first half, and what an ending to the ball game we've had to get us to this point. 2 teams scored touchdowns in the overtime period. Both kickers missed the extra point. Now the Diamond Hornets scored a touchdown, and Gonzalez hit the extra point. And so now the pressure's on the Cyclone offense to put 7 on the board.
I think in this situation here, Clint, we talked about it earlier, I think if we score a touchdown, I think Coach Floyd goes for 2 to try to close the game out.
Oh, for sure. I don't think Henry kicks again unless he has to later on. But right now, for sure, Coach Floyd will go for 2 here to win this football game, one way or the other. He'll either win it or he'll lose it on by going for 2, especially on the road in a hostile environment, for sure. Cyclones bring their offense on the field. C.J. McCree, the center. Ben Taylor, the right guard. We've got DeMaurice Thompson on the right side of the offensive line as well. Big Trevonte Weldon on the left side along with Jordan Land. Dunham takes a shotgun snap. He hands it off to Shadim. Shadim over the right side. He's inside the 5. He's going to get down to the 4-yard line. And, he got a bad spot. He got inside the 4, I thought, but they're going to spot him at the 5. Second down and goal for the Cyclones.
Be a lot of 31 for me on this one.
Cyclones down 27-20 in the second overtime period, but there's a hold on the Cyclones. Back them up 10, and let's start it over.
Well, of course.
This has more twists and turns than a Smoky Mountain Road.
Would y'all like an update on something?
Sure.
My coach just texted me. The National High School Federation changed the rule last year. You can now spike out of the gun.
Oh, well, how about that? Well, Union had that rule a couple years ago.
Cyclones now have it first down and goal from their own from the 22-yard line. They got to get 6 on the board here on this possession in the overtime period, down 27-20. Dunham takes a shotgun snap. He's going to roll to his left. He's got some pressure. Some opportunity to throw the ball. He throws it low to Trooper Floyd, and the safety valve ball falls incomplete, brings up second down and long. That was a costly holding penalty. The Cyclones had a touchdown taken off the board because of holding in the first half, and now they've had a big gain here in the fourth quarter. In the overtime period, taken away from a hold. So Shaneem McCullough runs 5 yards over the right side, gets inside the 5-yard line for second down, but there's a hold. Back him up. Now it's second down and 22. Ball's on the 22. Dunham in the shotgun formation. He's looking downfield. He's going to throw it up deep to Reggie Heath Jr. Ball falls incomplete. He throws it way too far to his right, and it brings up third down and goal for the Cyclones. Got to get close here. Give yourself a chance. You don't have to get it all, but you got to give yourself a chance, Jimbo.
You're right. You got to get at least half of it. At least half.
Cyclones bring a fresh ball in.
That or we need a penalty. Interference penalty or something to that effect.
Yeah, this has been a very unfortunately officiated game. It's the officials have cost this game, and both teams, not one but both teams, greatly in this football game. Dunham in the shotgun formation. He's going to roll to his left. He's getting pressure. He throws back across his body. Ball falls incomplete. Fourth down and long for the Cyclones. And I tell you, that holding penalty becomes more and more costly because the Cyclones just aren't a throwing football team, and now they got to get to the end zone. And the Diamond Hornets know it. If I'm coach of the Diamond Hornets, I'm backing everybody up to the line, the goal line, and I'm saying knock everything down. I might rush 3 guys.
I wouldn't rush any. I'd put all 11 of them across the goal.
Because it's fourth down and goal. They got to get there. Cyclones call a timeout. We'll hold it here. This has been a crazy ending to this football game. It looks like the Diamond Hornets are certainly in the driver's seat now after scoring 7 on their opening possession of the second overtime period, and the Cyclones put themselves in a deep hole with another holding call that was proved incredibly costly. So if you take it this way, right, one holding call took 6 off the board that we're not in overtime. Second holding call backs you up instead of having it second and goal from the 4, you're now fourth and goal from the 22. Another costly holding call, So the Cyclones have put themselves in some bad spots with their blocking tonight. All right, the Diamond Hornets are going to spread everybody out deep, I would think. They're a little bit closer to the line than I thought. They're trying to get the crowd pumped up, as you can imagine, but they're going to play some cushion and back up. I think I'd back everybody up farther myself. Cyclones have 4 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right, empty backfield set. Zan's going to roll to the left, throw back to his right. He's waiting on a shotgun snap. He's going to try to move forward and see if he can't throw it. He's going to throw a jump ball into the end zone. Cyclones go up. Shaneem McCullough called another touch. No, the ball fell to the end zone. McCullough had it, and the ball fell to the ground. The Cyclones lose this ball game, and you got to take your hats off to the Diamond Hornets, man. They fought through it, and they were by far the better football team all night, and they won this game. And unfortunately, both teams had to deal with the challenges of the officiating crew here on this Thursday night in Hopkins, South Carolina. We'll take a break, and we'll be back. Cyclones fall 27-20 in double overtime here in Hopkins, South Carolina at Lower Richland. We'll take a break, and we'll be back to wrap this thing up. This is Chester High School football on WRBK.
I thought he had it.
He did, but it fell. He did, but it came out when he hit the ground, I think. See you, bud. See you, Travis.
See you, Travis.
Thank you.
Wow.
What a game.
Yeah, weird.
That's all you can say. Just weird.
You said it, Glenn. I think the better team won tonight. They were just better than us tonight, and we were just fortunate. And then we had some things go our way. And then we had some things that went our way that probably shouldn't have went our way, but they did too.
Yeah, it was bad all the way around.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It's just unfortunate that it was just bad all the way around.
Yeah. Boy, it makes that game with Fairfield really big.
Yep, sure does.
Because aren't they just doing top 2 in teams in the region playoffs?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I have never seen a game like this in my life.
That's crazy, man.
It's crazy from beginning to end.
Crazy.
From the end of the –
I tell you what I'm really happy about, though. I will say this. I'm really happy both kickers missed. I'm just really happy both kickers missed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never –
because you'd hate it for Henry to miss and him hit and it'd be over and he missed the kick. I'm just glad that, it was played out They did the best they could. Players played it on the field. They gave everything they had, and it wasn't the kicker who'd get blamed for that's all you do and that kind of thing, you know.
It's a big win for Lower Richland.
Huge win for Lower Richland. Huge win. I don't blame them for being happy.
I think they're a pretty good team. From what I can say. I mean, I think they're very athletic. I like the quarterback. I love their running game.
All right, hold on. All right, we're back here at Hopkins, South Carolina, Lower Richland High School, home of the Diamond Hornets. Hornets were victorious tonight over the Chester Cyclones. The Cyclones fought hard. I tell you what, it was a crazy game. First quarter, nothing happened. Third quarter, nothing happened. The majority of the second quarter, until a minute and 25 seconds left, nothing happened. And then Lower Richland put 2 scores on the board. We went into halftime break. Cyclones down 14-0. Nothing happened in the third quarter, and it wasn't until about 6 minutes left in the game, maybe 5 minutes left in the game, Cyclones finally put 7 on the board. And then right at the end of the game, Cyclones were able to have a miraculous catch by Shadeem McCullough over defenders to tie the ball game up at 14. Went to overtime, and both teams scored touchdowns. Both kickers missed the extra point, and so we went to a second overtime, tied at 20, and then Lower Richland on their opening possession of the second overtime scored a touchdown, and kick was good. And the Cyclones fail in a last-second heave by Zan Dunham into the end zone. Shadeem McCullough went up to catch it, and when he came down, the ball popped loose, and so it was incomplete. So the Cyclones failed tonight, 27-20 in a wild game. It was bizarre if you listened to it. We couldn't figure out what the officials were doing half the time because I don't think they knew what they were doing.
That's right.
But I tell you what, it was just one of those games where the Cyclones gave it all they had, did the best they could, and put all the effort into it. So, Jeff, what do you think, man?
Yeah, you said it before we went on break. I think the better team won tonight. Credit Chester for coming back and getting into the game because midway through really start of the fourth quarter with 8 minutes to go, we were dead. And somehow we found a way. And, credit them for that, coming back. Credit Lower Richland. They played hard. I think the better team won tonight, but Chester's everything. All their goals are still in front of them.
Oh, for sure.
We just got to go out there and we got to win the next one, right? There's just not a lot of room for error. So, but it was a good, hard fought game. I do think this is a really good football team we played tonight. I really do.
No, I think so, and I think opportunities are there. Chester's got a chance. Obviously. They can still win the region. If things go their way, they can certainly finish second. They just got to take care of their business. They got steps ahead of them. They got Keenan at home next week, then Fairfield, then Mid-Carolina. And if they can pull those out and win those games, then they're in the driver's seat to get into the playoffs and do what they need to do, Jimbo.
That's right. I can't add anything other than what y'all have said other than looking ahead to the future. Our destiny's in front of us.
Absolutely. Hard-fought football game. You got to give the teams credit. Both teams play their hearts out on this Thursday night. Thank you guys for joining us. It's been a lot of fun. We will call it a day from here at this point. 27-20, the Diamond Hornets beat the Cyclones here at Lower Richland High School in double overtime. What a football game. Kids left everything on the field. Coaches left everything on the field. You got to take your hats off to both teams. Thank you guys for listening. We'll see you next week. This is Clint Davis, Jeff Kerr, Jim Fuller. Until next week when the Cyclones host the Keenan Raiders, we'll see you on the radio. Have a great night. See you soon.